Rick Jensen's attitudes in Chapter 10 made me think of volatile relationships we find ourselves in. It is not easy to isolate what should be owned by you and what should be discarded as something that has nothing to do with you. And since you can't change others, it is not them you should focus on. If you can have self-awareness enough to ask yourself, if you said the same thing to a normal person, would they have this kind of response? It is not that they are abnormal. They are just triggered by something in their past or an experience they just had that left them frustrated. So when you say something, they have an exaggerated response to you. But the response is inappropriate, and since it is so explosive, you might assume it is far worse than it is, causing you to fear getting that response again, avoiding topics that might cause it. Yet, I honestly believe most times it has nothing to do with you. You're just a small pebble that pushes this person over the edge. To be unaware of that might make you fear to speak. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideals, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.